Hello and welcome everyone to Gold Asset of the Day for the 22nd of October, presented by myself, Phil Carr, at the Gold and Silver Club. So first of all, what do you need to know for the week ahead and really as we get towards the end of the month of October? As we mentioned last week, we do continue to see this range-bound trade for gold, consolidation, and really the best way to optimize your trades at the moment on gold is to be very nimble and willing to take your profits off the table. Last week, we saw a range of approximately 250 points for gold. And again, the play there was really capitalizing on buying back in at the lower end of the perceived range and then taking profits when we get those breakouts back towards resistance. So really what we're looking at over the course of this week is we're looking for support again to be coming in at approximately 1475 to 1480 for gold. Any retracements back towards those levels, we're very quickly seeing gold get bid back up again, and we're tending to see the price action not spend that much time at those zones. Now on the resistance side, we're looking for the potential to tap back towards that 1500 to 1510 zone. Just be very mindful that at the moment 1500 is providing quite a magnetic level for gold and a lot of resistance is forming around that zone. So it tends to be a good area at the moment to take profit off the table for those shorter term trade opportunities right now. Now where traders are getting it wrong at the moment is they're tending to sell gold right at the lows around the 1480 zone, and they're also tending to buy in too high on gold, so above 1500, 1510. At the moment, that's not the optimal zones to be doing so. Over the course of this week, we do have a few news items that you do absolutely want to have on your radar. So on Thursday, we have the European Central Bank announcement, we have Mario Draghi's last press conference as well, and with that we could see some explosive moves, certainly for the euro, the US dollar, but normally Mario Draghi's press conferences especially can have a very significant move on gold prices. I would watch out for, if gold is trading quite low ahead of the European Central Bank announcement, the potential for a breakout later on in the session. And the opposite would also be true. If gold is trading already at 1500 to 1510, by the time that we get into Thursday's press conference, look out for potential profit taking and then another sell-off back towards the lower end of the channels. Over the latest week, hedge funds and money managers, they have reduced their net long positions on gold and silver contracts again in the latest week. But we do just tend to see this range-bound trade, and essentially gold is not breaking down much below the 1475, 1480 level. We are definitely seeing bids at that zone. Now, of course, over the weekend, we had Brexit, more headline news about this with the parliamentary vote, which actually didn't go ahead. We saw essentially that another delay had been put on Brexit. And over the course of this week, we are now watching to see on Thursday whether the Brexit withdrawal bill is going to go through. So this will again provide lots more volatility for gold. Some great trade opportunities will be had again from trading these ranges, can be really volatile, and with that, volatility is fantastic if you're nimble in the market. So you want to be ready to take profits off the table and also be available to take trades when we hit the levels that I've just mentioned. Now, another point to note as well is that going into next week, at the end of the month, we also have the FOMC statement. That is scheduled for Wednesday the 30th of October. And typically as we get right into the end of the month, then into November, I'm looking for higher prices on gold, but I'm not looking necessarily for that breakout over the course of this week. We're still in consolidation mode right now. And for those who are looking for much higher prices of gold, for gold, you may have to wait a little bit longer here until we get to the end of the month and into November. So again, over the course of this week, make sure you stay nimble, take your profits off the table when it makes sense to do so. And I wish you, of course, good trading.